Welcome to the Port City, Mobile, Alabama, home to the South Alabama Jaguars at Hancock Whitney Stadium, and we have been fired up about this match all week. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see, the Syracuse Orange taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the South Alabama Jaguars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Bellic and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. Coming out with it, it's Phillips. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So South Alabama's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
And the Jaguars line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Now on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So the Syracuse Orange will go on offense for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man. He is
intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Looking downfield, it's Davenport. Grabbed behind the line, it's Kitchens. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. A run for the quarterback. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. The Jaguars will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. On the move, it's Willis. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
That is how you start a drive. Meet the physical challenge on first down. Rush the quarterback, get the sack on second down, and now put him in a third and long situation. Nice job by this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. That's caught. It's Nixon. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And as an offense, that's just why you cannot get behind the sticks in these types of situations. Third in California is hard to complete and is hard to convert for anybody. And even though the running back is able to do something positive on that third down play, it's just too many yards to gain, and now they're forced to punt.
Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Davenport. Finds his man in the middle.
Guys, for just a second, let's think about South Alabama.
For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with the commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
Kick is in the air. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They'll give it to the back. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Takes a handoff. It's Willis. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Fires to the middle. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Leaves it with the back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Keep it on the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Jaguars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it.
Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short, I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy you know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time. Lets it fly. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Looking for a gap. It's Willis. Past the sticks and still on his feet. Nothing but green grass down the middle. The 30. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Cuse.
I mean, let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards to the house.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Arizona is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Tucson, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over South Carolina.
It'll be a draw.
We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And the Jaguars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's the handoff. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. They'll move the tight end. They'll run play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's Kitchens. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Guys, we're at the end of the quarter, and Syracuse has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. The Jaguars decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Going to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. He'll try it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Makes the catch. It's Witherspoon. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Off play action on first down. Here's the pressure. Makes the grab. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. To the air, it's Davenport. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, that's their 3rd sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this was one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That's reeled in. It's Woods. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Jaguars will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Here's the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. The give to the single back.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Ross Simmons. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Right on the money. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. It's complete to the left. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Orange. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Malone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Davenport. Blasted as he lets it go. Gets away from one, finds room. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. The throw. Complete on the comeback. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Gets it out fast. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Jaguars are threatening in the red zone. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Bullock. Breaks into the open. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now they've moved into the red zone. Gets the back moving. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And he's got it! Touchdown, Jaguars!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Got it in the middle, it's Nixon. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback running on the draw. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Got it set up on the outside. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Trying to escape and get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. He's down at the 27. They can stop the clock, and this is a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Ross Simmons. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Mobile, but let's just go with notable. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's head back inside Hancock-Whitney Stadium.
The Jaguars will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Nixon. Powers through the defender. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. With the catch, it's Ross Simmons. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Orange will have to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Quick release on the RPO. At midfield, he's got room. Oh, a lot of space. Inside. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, South Alabama.
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of interest in this Pac-12 showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Tulsa is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in Chapman Stadium. They're trailing by just 4 to Air Force. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And then 3rd play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. But a little time lets it go. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Out of the gun to give to the back.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Unloads quickly. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? 3rd down coming here, and they need to get it out to the 44. Scanning the field, it's Davenport. Got him downfield. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. The Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam! That defender's right in your face.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And the Jaguars will call on their punt team. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. But see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They go to the ground. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Using his legs, it's Willis. Past the first down marker and still running. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Power football with the run.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. Punt is in the air. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. The give from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Davenport. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Jaguars in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They're working that left side.
And that RPO play was run to perfection. The run fake forced and sucked the defense up, and a nice job on the route by the receiver, not telegraphing that he was breaking to the inside on the slant.
Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks, that's just ridiculous.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying play action. Under fire. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Jaguars send out the punt unit. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. QB draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Gill. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Running back searching for a hole. Ran through the tackle and he's got room to run. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The give to the tailback. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Safe completion on the screen. He breaks a tackle. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Looking for space. It's Willis. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. They'll run it to the right side. Quick spin on the run. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Using the quick game. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's no good. He missed it. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give to the back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Jaguars can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Jaguars have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bullock. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Kitchens. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll do it himself on the draw. The Jaguars pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick release by the QB. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quick pass on the fly motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight, it's close, tied here in the 4th quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have back.
They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They'll go to the ground. Oh, better look out. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big third down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cook. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Gill. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. Going to sling it on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Wants to keep it in the air. Finds his man. It's Ross Simmons. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They boot it away on fourth down. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. He leaves it with his back. Nice move there. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Rides to back and leaves it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. To the air on second down. That's caught. It's Bullock. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Quick completion on the out. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. Complete on third down. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They kick it away on fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the tight end.
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his second catch so far in this game.
4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. We're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
And wings it incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. Smashes it between the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead. Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's James. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Looking to fire. Makes the grab down the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. This offense has it with really good field position. Gonna run it. It's Nixon. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the end zone. He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, David.
Free. Yeah, right. If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome. Back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free overtime play in that one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.